how KS95 Sports and Martin Metal present high school basketball. This broadcast is brought to you by the Lake Area Eagle Stops, Carpenter Gunther Lumber Company in downtown Versailles, American Sun Control, Jason Blankenship CPA, The Shed Batting Cages, GT Brothers Automotive, Citizens Bank of Eldon and Versailles, DeGraff and Reed Heating and Cooling, Wright Printing and Promotional Advertising, Vera Cruz Mexican Restaurant, the Morgan County Health Center, the Kidwell Garber Funeral Homes of Versailles and Laurie, Versailles Total Fitness, Big O Tires, Baxter's Lakeside Grill in Lake Ozark, and Martin Metal. Now, high school basketball on MoSportsZone.com and KS95.
You're live.
And good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's presentation of KS95 Sports. We are live at the 87th Annual Tipton Tournament and home of this opening round matchup between the Versailles Tigers and the Skyline Tigers. Tigers and Tigers really isn't going to work tonight. I'm Colton Taylor, the coach Jason Vansel with me this evening. We got Ricky Smith engineering tonight's contest and Britt back on the camera. Coach Vansel, this is a big test for both these squads early in the season.
Yeah, I don't know much about Skyline quite yet. I haven't really been able to find much, but I know it's Skyline. They're always going to be prepared. But I know for Versailles, this is our second game, and it's been a while since we played our first, so we're still a little bit rusty as well. So this is a big test early on.
Versailles Tigers opened up their season against the Comets of Fatima and lost that game by single digits. The Tigers actually led periodically through that contest.
Played good.
And that was a big Fatima squad, Jason. I mean, Fatima sported 2 6'5" kids and then 2 6'7" kids, but the Tigers, I felt, rebounded very well.
I don't know the
game.
Numbers, but I would not be surprised if it wasn't dead even on rebounding or if we actually maybe won the rebounding competition. But no, I mean, I don't know what one game tells you. I don't know if one game tells you anything at all, but I feel like we came out at home against Fatima and played pretty good with a team of youngsters, and we'll just have to see how that carries over to now. Thanksgiving break's a long break to be sitting on your rear end and eating turkey and getting fat, so we'll see.
It'll be an exciting contest tonight for sure. By the way, this is our Martin Metal broadcast here this evening live from Tipton and our Eagle Stop pregame show. Always love a good stop at the Eagle Stop when I'm heading out of town. And I get a little caffeine. We were just talking energy drinks before the game. I like Eagle Stop because they have the best bundle deals on energy drinks, so I stop wanting one and I leave with 2 instead, and then I want some tater kegs and a slice of pizza, and before I know it, I bought the whole store.
The pizza's solid, man. I like the pizza.
Is that Godfather's Pizza? Is that what that?
Godfather's Pizza. And then great old Gracie Sheely working the counter there. One of my former students, love her to death. No, I love that place. One of the best things coming to Versailles.
Yeah, it's great at the Eagle Stop. They are our pregame sponsor, once again, of this Martin Metal broadcast. Well, we are about 6.5 minutes away from the opening tip, and we're going to take a quick break. We'll come back with more of our Eagle Stop pregame show, talking with Coach Espy, and meet our starters in just a bit. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Custom railing stairs that gleam, awnings made just like your dream. American Sun controls the name. Since 1985, they lead the game. Screen enclosures keep bugs at bay. Enjoy your summer every day. Family owned and local too. American Sun Control, made for you.
Some holiday cheer this season at Baxter's Lakeside Grill. Baxter's is now booking private holiday parties, from small corporate gatherings to celebrations of up to 50 guests. Whether you're planning a relaxed lunch or an elegant evening event, Baxter's delivers incredible food, warm hospitality, and that unforgettable Lake of the Ozarks view. Reserve your holiday party today by calling 573-365-2669. Savor the food. Remember the view. Baxter's Lakeside Grill, Bagnell Dam Boulevard, Lake Ozark.
The Big O Tires Black Friday sale is on. It's the biggest sale of the year, now through December 7th. Buy 3 tires and get the 4th tire free on select sets. That's right. Buy 3 tires and get the 4th tire free. And the savings don't stop there. Get up to $120 off select sets of Michelin tires. So get rolling with huge savings before they're gone. Only at your locally owned and operated Big O Tires. The team you trust.
We're back with our Eagle Stop pregame show here on KS95 Sports, getting ready between this matchup of the Skyline Tigers and the Versailles Tigers in this opening round play. This is going to be a big matchup before the game. I got to talk with the head coach of the Versailles Tigers, Coach Wyatt Espinoza, and ask Coach Espinoza, what he knew about Skyline and what he was looking for with his team. And Jason, one thing that Coach Espinoza really drove home was this Skyline squad brings back 4 starters, and that is huge to have that kind of leadership coming back this year, especially against what can only be considered a young Tiger team.
Yeah, experience. I don't care how good experience is. Experience still matters, man. And you bring back 4, that's going to be a tough team to beat right there alone. Considering what last on our first game we had some freshmen make some big plays, and we're just young on the Versailles end of this Tiger matchup. But having 4 returning starters for Skyline, that's huge. Experience matters.
One thing that I do see as the great equalizer, and that I talked about with Coach Espinoza again, was the Tigers in their first game dealt with 6'5", 6'5", 6'7", 6'7". Looking at this Skyline roster, they're not of that same stature. They have 2 kids listed at 6'3".
Yeah.
Outside of that, it's mainly 6 foot or so. So the Tigers really not outsized, as the Tigers sport a little size of their own. I mean, Braden is about 6'3". You've got Harmon Ollison's knocking on the door of 6'3". You've got some size there for these Tigers as well. So I do believe they can match the height of Skyline, but can they match the discipline might be the question tonight.
That's the thing is, like I said, we're awful young and we still make some young mistakes, but this team looks definitely like us. We don't have no big monsters in the middle or anything like that, so it ought to be a good one.
Well, I'm very excited to see what the Tigers have in store for each other this evening. I'm going to have to break myself of saying Tigers because, once again, Skyline and Versailles. And it's funny seeing Skyline in this gym because usually when I think Skyline's in Tipton's gym, I think there's a whole different throwdown going down.
Yeah, usually it's the black hole over here on the visitor side of things whenever the Skyline fans roll in. So, but no, we saw some pretty good competition between the Skyline girls and Tipton girls, without a doubt. But we'll get to see what this boys team can do, too.
Jason, I don't mean to worry you, but I just got a text from a former Versailles Tiger, Mr. Ryder Williams, telling me that, hey, you ever need somebody to call a game, you let me know. So we may have to put Ryder on the headset here before long and see how he does on commentary.
Well, you better bring money just in case there's a fine or two.
I got to talk with Ryder earlier. Him and Jackson Bailey were out here playing a little pickup ball, and turns out they can both shoot the rock a little bit.
They can both play a little bit. Ryder's still doing it. He's been going up to the gym a little bit, doing some scrimmaging, and he's still got it.
Well, I'm looking out here at this Tiger squad, and what I just noticed was there's no boot on Big Timo anymore.
No, I noticed that too. I don't know what that means. I don't know if it's – I don't know what that means.
Tyler Morrison, of course, the kid's just a tank. He is a lineman turned running back on the football team, and during the football season broke his hand. You may be thinking, wow, that probably derailed his season as a running back. No, didn't phase him at all. He played running back with a cast on his hand, and I don't really remember Timo fumbling it, so it's kind of impressive. Then he gets to basketball season and finds out that during football season he fractured his foot. Didn't know. How many kids do you know can fracture their foot and just not notice? But Timo just that kind of tough. We saw him in a boot last week, so it's great to see him out here healthy, warming up with this squad. We'll see if we see him in this contest tonight or if he's just in warm-ups or how that's going to play out. But the Tigers really could use all the big, strong bodies they can get.
Well, that's the thing is we don't have any just real tall kids, but Harmon and Timo are kind of our big body kids. And Timo helps out because, Harmon's young. He's going to, he picked up some fouls in that first game. We would need Timo. I just texted his mom here. I'm going to try to find out the deal. He's not holding a camera, and he doesn't have a boot on his leg, so that's a good sign. So
he seems to be walking just fine for that matter as well, but we'll just have to wait and see if we get to see the debut of Timo on the basketball court here in this Martin Metal broadcast, once again a part of our Eagle Stop pregame. And just a heads up, we will be back this week. Tomorrow night, Camdenton will face off with the winner of this game. Now, the loser of this game will not get a semifinal matchup on the consolation side because Tipton had to forfeit this tournament. I mean, the Cardinals, they just found something better to do this week, I guess, as the Tipton boys will spend Friday at St. Joe, playing for a state championship.
Yeah, good deal right there.
Yeah, good luck to those Cardinals, seeing if they can bring home the first state championship in Tipton's history for football. So because they're gone, it'll be a bye to the consolation game for the loser of this game. The winner will go on to the semifinals of the championship side. Jason, can you give me the Eagle Stop starters for tonight's contest?
We have, looks like number 2, Joey Bertelli, senior. We have number 5, freshman Ryan Walters. Number 11, sophomore Jacob Vansel. Number 12, senior Ben Peck. And it looks like we are starting freshman Harmon Allison, number 34.
There's a lot of talent
youth
on
out
this
there,
squad.
right there.
Harmon, I thought Harmon played very well in that first game. He got into some foul trouble early, so it'll be interesting to see if Harmon can avoid that and stay clean in this game.
He's a big, strong kid, and I think the big, strong kids, sometimes the officials tend to notice a little bit more. And not to say that he didn't pick up some real fouls, but it's easy to pick on those big kids. Ask Shaq. He'll tell you all about it in his days.
Starting for the Skyline Tigers will be number 3, Aiden Mead, 5'7", and a senior. Number 5, Chase Acker. He is 6 foot and a freshman. Number 12, Ramsey Woods, 6 foot and a freshman. Number 23, Parker Owen, 5'11", and a junior. And number 44, Paxton Foster, 6'2", and a senior. So we are just about ready to jump into the Carpenter-Gunther Lumber Company first quarter of action. It is going to be Acker jumping it off with Walters. See if the freshman can get up for this one, and he does. It's tipped into the backcourt and will be controlled by Versailles. Bertelli going to run the point for the Tigers. Straight man defense from Skyline. A crossover. Bertelli attacks on the left side, gets to the block.
Yeah, a little bit out of control there.
Yeah, a little too quick. Pitter-patter travel back. Turnover back to Skyline. I like the aggressiveness, but just got to be a little more solid on the jump stop. Full court pressure from the Tigers. That's Ben Peck on ball. It's worked to the right side. A skip pass, trying to get across the half-court line still. Skyline able to do so by Ramsey Wood. Middle of the lane, skip to the left wing. Spin move on the block. Good help defense from the Tigers. Shot short, and Ollison has the board. Head to Vansel on the right side. Squares up inside to the cutter. That is Bertelli, and Bertelli shots up and in.
Nice job, Joey. I guess I should do that, shouldn't I?
It does help a little bit. Tigers get the first score of this game. Skyline looking to answer. Long 2 off the iron, won't go. Fight for the board. And I think they're going to get Vansel for a shove while he was contesting for that rebound.
I'm still in football mode. Didn't have to keep track of anything.
I completely understand, man. It's a big switch. Plus, we've got such a great view here courtside.
Oh, this is awesome, man.
Inbounds, quick trigger, corner 3, won't go off the front. Iron ball on the floor. Joey dives
nice
for
job.
it. He's got it. It's tied up, though, and a jump ball, I believe, going to be called.
Hey, you got to love the hustle. I love seeing guys on the floor like that.
I don't know that you've ever had to ask Joey Bertelli to hustle.
No, I mean, that's the thing is they don't need him to be a big scorer, but the rebounding and hustling like that's what he's there for.
Possession arrow favors Skyline. Running a little America inbounds. It's a wing 3 dialed up off the iron. No good. And soaring for it is Bertelli, and he's fouled. I believe that foul is going to go on Paxton Foster. That is the case. The big man's first. Skyline's first.
Well, he is a big man, isn't he?
Yeah, he's 6'2", but, I mean, he is
he's thick.
He probably played on that O-line for Skyline.
Yeah.
2-0 is the Tiger lead. A minute into the Carpenter-Gunther Lumber Company first quarter of action, and they have possession. Peck on the right wing. Uses the Ollison screen. Peck in a bit of trouble, needs help, skips it to the corner. Vansel, corner 3, off the iron, wouldn't go. Fight for the board, tipped, and finally chased down by Foster. In a trap, looking for a guard, and he finds it in the way of Mead. Mead attacks from the weak side, but good help defense. He's going to pull it back out to the top of the key. Skip to the weak side. Bounce pass the opposite, and laid up and in. Parker Owen with the first bucket for Skyline. We're tied at 2 apiece.
That's nice ball movement by Skyline.
Vansel over to Walters. Dishes it off. Vansel, he'll try another 3. It's off the iron. Long rebound hauled in by the freshman. Walters dishes it back out to Vansel. Over to Bertelli. He'll try a 3. He'll get a 3.
There you go, Joey.
Joey puts the Tigers up 5-2. Good ball movement by the Tigers and good rebounding. Full court pressure again, but it's handled nicely by Acker. Baseline drive, little floater up and good. Parker Owen. Owen, all 4 points for Skyline early. 5:50 to play. 5-4 is the Tiger lead with the ball. Walters, he sees a lane, drives left side, hangs in the air, shot too strong. Ollison there for the offensive board. He's laid out, no whistle play on, but a double dribble called. I don't know that's
makeup or not.
It could be. But I like Harmon in there battling for the board. He got laid out, but he was fighting for it.
Big freshman in there using his body. I like to take by Walters, too. I know it was a little strong off the glass, but I like to see the freshman taking it in there with that left hand.
So I see Dalton Reza just checked into the game, as well as that Randy Taylor checked in as well. Randy, I really thought played well in limited minutes the other night when we saw him against Fatima.
Yeah, grabbed a couple big rebounds.
Bertelli over to Reza in the corner. Reza uses the screen. Gives it up to Walters. Hesitation, drive inside, drops it off. Taylor, he'll try the three. Just too strong off the back iron. Rebound controlled by Skyline. Tigers immediately apply the pressure. Skyline trying to break it down is Acker. Going to skip it over. It's Acker receiving the pass from Meade. Skyline able to break the press. They get it inside. Head of steam. That's a charge. Yes, it is. Was that Bertelli drawing that?
Bertelli, that's kind of becoming his signature.
Did he have
the charge.
2 of those he drew against Fatima?
I believe so.
We'll be here all week long as the Midwest Elite Showcase gets underway tomorrow night, and we're going to have coverage of every one of those girls' games.
What a deal that is, man.
There's going to be some talent here. Stepping through the defense, Bertelli shot too strong, comes off the iron. Skyline with the ball. I like the take by Joey.
Yeah.
Oh, an errant pass. Tigers just couldn't get to it. Skyline working around the outside. They try to throw inside to the big guy. Great pass underneath. Reverse layup won't go. But he'll go to the line as fouled was Parker Owen. But what a feed by Paxton Foster.
That was a nice feed. Parker, I tell you what, man, he is active. He is a fast kid out there.
That foul going to go on Taylor, his first, team second. 4:45 to go in the Carpenter-Gunther Lumber Company first quarter of action. And that first free throw from Parker Owen ties us at 5 apiece. Tigers have got a few good looks, just haven't got them to fall early.
Settling for that three a little bit early in this game.
Second free throw rattles around and drops, and Skyline takes their first lead of the game 6-5. Taylor, skip pass to Reza. Reza goes to the block to Ollison. Oh, what a find from Ollison to Bertelli, but Bertelli's just a little too quick, smoked it off the back glass. Pressure forces a tip, but Walters couldn't run it down. Man, that was a beautiful feed from Harmon.
Sometimes you're just a little too open. It kind of surprises you.
But I like that. When you have a big man on the block that can score and pass from there, it's a major
Harmon's
help.
a good passer. He's a good passer with the ball.
Braden Albrecht and Rowan Allen making their first appearance in the game as they come in for Reza and Peck. So the Tigers actually with a bit of a size advantage right now. As Braden, he might be closer to 6'4" than I realized because he's the biggest kid on the floor right now. Straight man defense, Taylor on ball. Top of the key is Skyline. They lob it to the corner. Ran off the three-point line, keeping the dribble alive, though. Skip to the opposite wing. Wing three for Skyline. Too strong off the back iron. Albrecht the board. Braden going to bring it up the right side. Got his head on a swivel. He was trying to find Allen, but Allen was trying to cut. It's picked off by Skyline on the run out. A foul going to go against Walters, and that's going to send Meade to the free throw line. So Meade looking to be the first player from Skyline, not named Parker Owen, to score. His first free throw is short. So as it sits right now, Parker Owen leads Versailles 6-5.
Leads Bertelli 6-5.
Well, Bertelli checks out of the game, so Parker has the advantage now. 4:03 remaining in the Carpenter-Gunther Lumber Company first quarter. As the second free throw's up and good, Skyline's lead goes to 2, 7-5. Randy Taylor going to bring it up. Goes over to Braden. Thought about the three. Skips it to Rowan. Rowan looking for help, but it's picked off. Stolen and on the fast break. Layup up and good. Once again, Parker Owen. He's got 8 of the 9 points for Skyline.
You got to know where he's at all times.
Walters dishes it out to Rowan. He lines up a high-arching three, and it falls home. Rowan Allen with a three that tried to touch the rafters before coming down. But it draws the Tigers of Versailles back to within 1. I keep forgetting that. I've got to remember the next time. Tigers staying with the full court pressure. Skyline handles it well. Out on the run. They whip it to the corner. Ran off the three-point line, but stepping into the mid-range, knocking it down. Parker Owen. 11-8 is the Skyline lead. Parker Owen with 10 of them. Albrecht over to Allen. Allen drives. Jump step, uses the shot fake, gets his man to bite, lays it up and in. That was an aggressive take, but a nice one from Rowan. And just a little overzealous on the defense. was Bertelli. They're going to get him for a reach-in foul. Be the team's fourth with 3:07 to play. Stepping into a corner three is Skyline, halfway down, but an offensive board. It's knocked loose by Walters. He gives it up to Vansel. Vansel breaks the press, gets it across half court, steps into a transition three off the iron, won't go. Offensive rebound, Peck, his reverse layup too strong. Last touched out of bounds by Walters.
We're a little strong on all those inside gimmies, aren't we?
Versailles Tigers have definitely left some points on the board. Randy Taylor going to check back in for Jacob Vansel. So on the floor for the Tigers of Versailles, Braden Albrecht, Ryan Walters, Ben Peck, Randy Taylor, and Harmon Ollison. 2:48 to go, 11-10 is the Skyline lead. Meade looking for help, finds it in the form of Acker. They go to the corner. Top of the key, left alone for the three that went halfway down. Long board tipped around and controlled by Walters. Ryan wants to run. Long strides, flips it up through contact, gets his own miss. Count it, and a foul.
Nice job.
The freshman being physical inside and being rewarded for it.
Having the awareness to get the rebound, get it back up quick. Good job by the freshman.
Tigers regain the lead 12-11. I like that. Sometimes it's hard to convince a freshman to be aggressive on transition, but you don't have to tell Ryan twice.
You don't have to convince Ryan. Ryan's he's been playing with older kids his whole life.
Wonder if he knows his shoes don't match.
I don't know.
Walters from the COMC free throw line knocks down the free throw to convert the three-point play. Big shout out to COMC, our free throw sponsor all season long. Back to applying pressure, full court of the Tigers, and nearly forcing the turnover, but Skyline able to get on the backside of it. The Tigers recover well. Skyline working around the outside. On the drive is Meade. Count it, and a foul.
Got to give him credit on that. That's a nice shot.
To be honest, I thought it was a smidge forced at first, but man, he finished that off the glass.
Well, Meade and Parker are the two that we've got to know where they are, because that's where all the offenses came from for the Skyline Tiger team.
So back at the COMC free throw line is Aiden Meade. I believe Aiden, Meade, and Parker Owen each last season averaged about 16 a game.
That's not bad. It's a pretty good little combo.
And he will convert the three-point play. That gives Skyline back the lead 14-13 with 2:10 to go in the Carpenter-Gunther Lumber Company first quarter. Pat gives it to Albrecht. Tigers trying to break this press. They do so ahead to Allen. Back to Braden. And Braden was fouled on the arm in the process as he got it to the block in transition. That'll be team foul 3 or 4. We'll see if they've already posted it. Team foul 4 on Skyline. 4. So anything from here on out by either team will result in free throws. Tigers inbound under their own basket. Albrecht, the trigger man, lobs it in the backcourt, or robs it back, and Randy Taylor runs it down. Randy makes a little space, and somebody thought they were going one way, and somebody else thought they were going the other, and the ball goes out of bounds, so another Tiger turnover. Skyline with the ball in a 1-point lead under 2 minutes to play in the first quarter, but it's picked off by Randy Taylor. Hey, if you turn it over, getting a steal is a good way to make it right. Peck in the corner. Thought about the three, goes back to Taylor. Taylor to Allen. Rowan sizes up, looks to drive, makes a little space, and they're going to say through the arm. It'll be a charge.
A little bit pronounced there. That's probably going to get called every time.
Sometimes being a strong kid can be a downfall, and Rowan's a pretty strong kid.
Yeah, refs tend to notice you a little bit more.
Taylor will get a breather. I think, did Ollison come back in for him? It's hard to keep up with this rotation. Skyline top of the key. And working around the outside, running off the wing, kicks it to the corner. Thought about a corner three, but a shot fake, drive, extra step, count it, and a foul. They're going to get Braden for the foul, and that's going to send Carter King to the line for a chance for a three-point play. Part of the issue I have right now is the Tigers, when they're fouling, they're trying to act like they're not fouling. So you're really only halfway fouling. You still get charged for the foul, but you're letting them finish shots.
You're letting them finish the shot, too, yeah.
And King converts the free throw as well. So Skyline opens up its biggest lead of the game, 17-13. Transition three, Albrecht knocked down. Versailles cuts it right back to 1 with 1:13 to go in the first. Acker on the point. Over to Parker Owen. Picks up his dribble and finds Meade. Going to reset on the logo. Coach Egan going to call out a set here. Parker Owen now has it. Skips it over to Meade. He'll try the deep three, and he'll get it for the answer.
You cannot give him any room at all, man.
20-16, Skyline by 4 with 45 seconds. Rowan long strides through the teeth of the defense. Contact, no whistle, play on. Skyline has the board. Head to the corner. Owen looking to drive. Deep three from Skyline off the front iron. Fight for the board. Tipped out of bounds, and they're going to say it was last touched by Bertelli. He was really, Ben Peck.
Yeah,
he was
Ben
soaring
Peck.
for that one.
That was a great job by Ben trying to get that rebound.
Tigers, though, they were doing some jumping there, not boxing out. And a corner three off the inbounds won't go. Allen has this board secured. Ahead to Braden. Braden on the run out, tried to jam it and botched it off the back iron. Skyline the board and looking to push it. To the corner. Skyline three in transition off the iron won't go. Allison tips the rebound, fighting with a Skyline player for it. They'll say last touch
Should
by.
be Versailles' ball.
The official's going to talk here. All the players are walking back down. Oh, I think all the players thought it was Tiger ball, too, because they were all headed one direction.
Well, I'm blind, and I know it was Tiger ball.
So
Versailles Tiger ball.
Skyline will maintain possession. 20-16 is the Skyline lead. 10.6 to go in the first. Meade takes the inbound. Over to Owen. Top of the key. Back to Owen. Corner three. Halfway down won't go. And the putback just before the buzzer. Foster was left open just a little too open.
Yeah.
And it won't fall. We've played one quarter. At the end of the Carpenter-Gunther Lumber Company first quarter of action, Skyline leads 20-16. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Since 1944, Carpenter-Gunther Lumber Company, Morgan County's only locally owned lumber yard, has been providing the area with quality building materials needed for its building, remodeling, and repair projects. Because customer care is Carpenter-Gunther's #1 goal, your project is always their priority. They take as much pride in your project as you do. Reach them at 378-4433 Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 4:30, and 8 to noon on Saturday. Carpenter-Gunther, where they put the home in hometown business.
With a Citizens Bank debit card, you'll never have to wonder if your check will be accepted. Hi, this is Ryan Pryor from Citizens Bank of Eldon and Versailles. You can use your card anywhere MasterCard debit card is accepted. To make purchases at your favorite merchant, get cash in an ATM, or to make a purchase online. Your purchases will be deducted from your checking account and will appear on your monthly statement. Ask for an application. Member FDIC.
A hometown bank, a hometown friend.
As we get ready to start this second quarter of action, Skyline and Versailles is a pretty tight first quarter as Skyline leads Versailles 20-16. Jason, I felt like Versailles got a lot of point-blank looks and just kind of smoked them.
I thought we kind of had, we missed some easy ones, but we also settled for a few too many threes, I felt like. I'd like to see the Tigers get a little more aggressive and go to the hole.
Well, speaking of aggressive, Joey Bertelli to inbound right in front of us. I think Joey's already been on the ground 3 times tonight diving for loose balls. Tosses it into Braden, and Braden went to go right back to Joey while Joey was ready to dive, and instead it was thrown into the front row, so a soft turnover to start the second quarter. Some of those early season mistakes.
Yeah.
So Skyline essentially with the first possession of the second quarter. Working around the outside against this Tiger man defense. 3 lined up off the screen. Back iron won't go. Strong board, Ollison. Harmon doing good work inside early. Head of steam for the freshman, and a charge going to be called on Walters.
That was a good call.
It was.
That was a good call.
I've noticed a couple Tigers have this tendency, it seems like, when they get the rebound, sometimes they know what they're going to do before they even get to the situation. Skyline's a well-coached team. They know, hey, this kid's going straight to the rim. I'm going to get in his way.
Brian's aggressive, and the other team, they've done a little homework on him.
So Skyline with the ball back after 2 straight Tiger turnovers to start the second quarter. It's 20-16, Skyline by 4. They go to the high post. A gamble. Shot won't go, and Walters is going to pick up another foul here.
That'll be his third, I believe, won't it?
He gave up position to Meade. Meade got the backside post on him, and I think Ryan let him have it, thinking he could block it from behind, and I'm going to chalk that one up to being a freshman.
They gave that one to Bertelli.
Really?
Yeah, that's a good thing because Ryan's got 3 on the board already. I didn't realize he had 3 fouls already.
Maybe I was wrong. Did he have Bertelli posted up? I thought that was Ryan. Either way, at the COMC free throw line is Aiden Mead. He knocks down the first. Boy, Skyline has been money from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, they have.
Have they missed a free throw?
Nope.
Well, no, they missed one.
Nope, that's the one they're about to shoot. I haven't filled it in yet.
No, in the first quarter, Mead missed one.
Oh, yes, they did. Sorry.
Yeah. Second free throw is good as well. 22-16. 6 points is the biggest lead of the game for either team, now held by Skyline. Reza thought about the corner three, instead drives baseline. Tried to dump it off to Ollison, but a kickball going to be called against Skyline, so the Tigers maintain possession.
We'll take that. I think we got caught down there.
Tigers in a bit of a scoring drought right now. They lob it into Harmon, working from the high post. He uses the Allen screen. Drops it off. Reza, wing three, got it! Big bucket, Dalton Reza. First points of the second quarter for Versailles. They draw back within 3. The pick and roll game. The trap comes. Handling it well, though, was Mead. He gives it up. On the attack is Parker. Back to Mead. Mead inside. Drops it off. Thought about the wing three. Long strides to the basket. Laid up and in. Carter King.
Aggressive move.
24-19, Skyline by 5. Bertelli out to Rowan. Allen goes to the corner. Reza, jump stop inside, lost his balance and just had to throw it up. It goes out of bounds and will stay with Skyline. Tigers back to full court pressure. Just straight man full court. Allen on ball right now. It's tossed ahead to Mead. He's got Albrecht on him. Albrecht over to Parker Owen. Owen able to turn the corner, pulls up that mid-range jumper. It's off the front iron, and a good job, Ollison, another board. Ball worked around. Allen, he's got a look from 3. Off the front iron, won't go, and the rebound hauled in by Paxton Foster. Watching Ollison and Foster battle down low is entertaining.
Yeah.
And just a little overzealous was Reza, and they're going to get him for the hip check on Aiden Mead.
So that's already 3 fouls early on in this quarter.
Tigers going to sub as Vansel and Peck come back into the game for Reza and Albrecht. 24-19. Tigers trail by 5. Versailles Tigers, I should say, trail by 5. Taking the inbounds is Mead. Little two-man game, handed off to Acker. Acker squares up, looks to drive. Nice spin move, and up and in.
Nice move.
So the lead now at 7. Versailles has yet to find their offense really this quarter. Nice dump off to Ollison, who lays it up and in. Was that Bertelli with the dime?
Yeah, it was. That was a nice look.
Tigers cut it back to 5. Versailles, though, going to have to find a way to get a stop. Corner 3 given up by Skyline. That's not the way, as it's knocked down by Chase Acker. And the lead now at 8. Bertelli leading the fast break. Got hip checked on the way to the rim, and he'll shoot 2 because of it. So Joey Bertelli, all throttle there, and it's going to let him go to the COMC free throw line. Joey's first free throw, up and good. Boy, Joey kind of has an interesting free throw form there. 2 dribbles, and it's like as the dribble's coming up, just takes it and goes. One solid motion.
Let her fly.
But that one didn't even graze the rim, so I'm not going to be the one to question his free throw form. 29-22, 5:15 to go in this second quarter. Joey's second free throw coming up. And it is good as well. So the Tigers draw back within 6. Vansel now applying the full court pressure, but able to turn the corner is Mead. Works it over to Acker. Acker on the drive, steps back, nothing there, and left alone was Foster getting behind the defense. And he is fouled on the shot and will go to the line for 2.
Yeah, we're lucky that didn't turn out worse than it did.
Yeah. That had 3-point opportunity written all over it, but Foster instead will go to the COMC free throw line to shoot 2. His first free throw is up and good. Like I said, Skyline is a very good free throw shooting team. Ollison comes back into the game for Peck. Ollison been playing a lot of minutes this evening. Second free throw up and good as well. Lead back at 8 for Skyline. 5 minutes to play in the second quarter. Rowan trying to break this press. Does so. Gets it into the front court. Drives. Hangs in the air. Shot comes off the iron, but a blocking foul going to go against Skyline. And Rowan will go to the COMC free throw line.
Those 9 free throws that Skyline has made so far is kind of the difference in this game.
9 made free throws really helps.
Does when you're up by 8.
Rowan's first free throw, up and good. Cuts the lead back to 7. Looks like Ben Peck going to come back into the game. He'll come in for Bertelli. Second free throw for Allen. Rattles, comes off the iron. Offensive board, Peck. Gives it up to Albrecht. Quick trigger. 3, knocks it down. Tigers draw within 4. Good job getting back on defense as Meade was trying to race it up the floor. Question is, can the Tigers get a stop? Top of the key is King, being pressured by Allen. Rowan moving with him well. Skipping back door, the catch is made. Shot is blocked by Vansel, but the offensive board, Paxton Foster put up and in. Lead back up to 6 with 4:15 to play. Vansel with the ball, looking to drive, long strides, dishes it off backdoor to Ollison, who lays it in. What a find by Vansel. Ollison's done a great job just floating on the weak side and always being ready for the ball.
Yeah, just hitting yourself in the spot to get the ball and be successful.
Meade working against Peck. They go to the block to Foster, and Ollison gambled. They're going to get him for a reach-in foul, and that's going to be free throws now for Skyline. I could hear the coach saying, look at him. They want to feed Foster against Ollison. I kind of want to watch that matchup.
Yeah. Well, he's a big body, man. Heck, he's even bigger than Harmon, I think.
I think Harmon's a smidge taller.
A little bit taller, but he's a little bit thicker.
He got more beef to him, and Foster knocks down the first of 2 COMC free throws to make the lead 5 with 3:56 remaining in the second quarter of this Martin Medal broadcast. Second free throw good as well. I'm telling you, do not challenge Skyline to a free throw shooting contest.
If this was close at the end, man, I'll tell you what, that could be an issue.
Breaking the fast break. Allen hangs in the air. His finger roll won't go. Offensive board. Ollison muscles up some. That wasn't much. They're going to call an offensive foul, and I'm not saying Harmon didn't make a little, but that's pretty typical.
That's the call that was made. That's all you can say.
That'll be 2 on Harmon. Coach Espinoza down there pleading his case to the far side official. That will be Harmon's second foul, though. He's going to have to come out of the game. So right now, your 2 freshmen that have both played well on the bench in foul trouble.
Yeah.
The lead just at 6, though, for Skyline. 3:48 to go. The way the Tigers have shot the ball, the way Versailles has shot the ball, honestly, being down 6, you don't feel too bad about it. Skyline able to break the press. Meade doing it on his own, but he's now guarded by Peck near half court. Near carry. Giving off to Parker Owens. Now at the top of the key is Foster. Foster gives it to Meade. Meade inside, dishes to the corner. Corner 3 dialed up, too strong off the iron, but the offensive rebound kept alive by Skyline. On the take, little runner off the back iron won't go. Foster the offensive board. It's poked loose, and they're going to say last touched by Versailles. Ooh. Tigers just trying to get a stop here.
Need to get a rebound, too.
Again, 6-point Skyline lead, 3:14 left in the first half. Skyline lobs it into Parker Owen. He goes back to the block to Foster. Spin move, left hand off the glass, won't go. Great defense by the Tigers, and Vansel has the board. Pushes it ahead to Bertelli. Bertelli, a little jab step. Drives baseline, resets, gives it to Vansel, over to Rowan. Rowan makes space, fires to Vansel in the corner. Corner 3. Oh, it almost went down, but rattles out, and Skyline has the board. So Versailles gets stopped but can't score. Back the other way. Parker Owen saw a lane, got inside. Honestly, I think the Tigers got away with a foul there.
Yes, we did.
But Versailles has the board. Bertelli pushes it up. Goes to Peck in the corner. Peck with the drive inside, and a foul going to be called on Skyline. Their third. Dalton Reza going to check into the game for Jacob Vansel. Albrecht will be the trigger man under the basket. He tosses it into Reza. Battling out with Foster, goes over to Allen. Allen on the drive, long strides, forces it up, and a blocking foul going to be called. Rowan will go to the COMC free throw line for 2. No one is ever going to accuse Rowan Allen of not being aggressive.
No. He may sometimes go too far the other way, but we'll take it right now because it's working.
Rowan right now, second leading scorer for the Tigers with 6. His first COMC free throw up and good. Cuts the lead down to 5. Rowan could make it 4 with a second free throw here. 2:29 to go in the half. And he does. 35-31. Skyline leads Versailles. Full court pressure. Ball's knocked loose. Picked up by the Tigers, who bump into each other. Allen has it. Head of steam. Hangs in the air. And he's going right back to the free throw line.
He just keeps taking it.
Rowan has one gear right now, and it's full speed ahead. So Rowan at the COMC free throw line, his first of 2 is up and off the left iron. Skyline shooting like 97% from the free throw line in this game. Second free throw for Rowan is on the mark. So the lead now down to 3. This is as close as Versailles has been in this second quarter, 35-32. Let's get to the corner for Skyline, now out on the wing. Rowan there aggressively. Work to the other side, getting inside, hanging in the air, and scoop shot off the glass and in for Carter King.
Tough shot.
37-32, Skyline goes back up by 5. Peck, he caught it off balance, and before he could regain balance, just kind of dragged that back foot. Be a turnover back to Skyline. Boy, Coach Egan is getting after it over there.
He's working, isn't he? He's working for that paycheck. I love seeing coaches coach like that. Both of them up hollering.
5-point game, Skyline with the ball and the lead with just under 2 minutes to go before halftime. Oh, good ball movement by Skyline. Maybe an extra step. It's dished out. Parker Owen, good look from the wing 3. Foster fighting to keep it alive. He tips it to a teammate. That was Ramsey Wood with it, who gives it back up to Meade. Meade in trouble, being double-teamed by the Tigers, finds help. It's worked around. Owen, quick trigger corner 3, too strong off the iron. Albrecht has it. It's poked loose, but he recovers. 1:26 to go. Versailles with the ball down by 5. Vansel in the short corner. Hands it off to Rowan. Rowan, I guarantee, thinking about driving. Uses the Vansel screen. Splits it and goes back to Bertelli out on the wing. Over to Reza. Reza, catch and shoot 3. Too strong off the back iron. Rebound caught while running by Carter King. Ahead to Meade, who steps into a transition 3 and hits it.
You got to know where he's at.
Just like that, the lead right back at 8 with under a minute to play. Tigers really need a bucket to end this half. Vansel. Strong move inside, but the shot just too strong as it takes an extra hop and falls off the front iron. Now in transition, Skyline corner 3 from Owen. Halfway down won't go. Foster the offensive board, left hand up and in. Tigers have missed box outs multiple times in this first half, and it's cost them several points.
Yeah, we're not rebounding near as well as we did against Fatima. That is by far, and this is a smaller team. We're just getting, I hate to say it, we're getting a little outworked right now.
Timeout on the floor by Coach Espinoza, as I don't think he's happy with the offensive boards his team has given up. We'll go ahead and hold it here since we're so close to halftime. I mean, Jason, you feel like Versailles has honestly not played great in this first half, and yet it's still just a 10-point game.
No, we haven't really shot well. We haven't rebounded well, and we're just lucky that Skyline's made a lot of one-pointers because it's been a lot of free throws.
I mean, there's a lot of truth to that, and I kind of like the divide and conquer method here. While Coach Espinoza's talking to most of the kids, you see Coach Pryor and Williams back there talking with Rowan, giving him some advice of things he can do, and you got a lot of different coaching styles.
You got a lot of different kids that require a different type of coach.
Yeah.
One thing you learn when you're a coach is you're also about half a therapist. You're half a I mean, you're everything, a counselor, you're a coach, you're a dad, you're a butt chewer, a hugger.
Yeah.
So you got to get a coach for all of it.
No, that is.
Wonder which one Kobe is.
I bet he's the nice one.
He's the light you up and burn you down when you need it, coach.
Well, the Tigers need points as they're down 10 with 34 seconds remaining in this first half. Vansel going to bring it up. Goes over to Bertelli, top of the key. Reza works it back over to Vansel. Finds Albrecht on the cut baseline, steps out to the corner. 3, pass nearly stolen, still loose. Vansel fights to keep it alive, and it's finally picked up in the backcourt by Walters. Over to Reza, catch and shoot 3, finds nothing. So Tigers get a look but can't convert, and now just like that, Skyline likely to have the final possession of this first half.
I would bring Walters out. Yeah,
yeah,
good move right there.
Walters checking in just for offense there, because is he playing with 3 fouls?
He's got 3.
Yeah, that's.
And we're going to have him if we're going to make a run in the second half.
Skyline with 8 seconds left, racing into the front court, drop it back off. Deep wing 3 from Meade, off the iron, won't go. Vansel the board, gonna have to let it fly from half court. He does! Ooh, just to the right. Gotta look at it though. We've played one half, and Skyline leads Versailles 42-32. Your Hy-Vee halftime show is coming up in just a moment. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Feel the spirit of Christmas with Central Ozarks Medical Center and the annual toy drive. COMC joins their local community members, schools, and businesses to bring needed gifts to deserving children of their COMC communities. This Christmas, COMC is collecting new unwrapped gifts for children ages 0 to 18. Toy drop-off locations include Lake of the Ozarks Harley-Davidson at 6842 Osage Beach Parkway, Sunrise Title at 14749 Highway 5 North, Whittles at 108 South Maple Street in Eldon, COMC in Richland at 304 West Washington Avenue, COMC Camdenton at 1652 North Business 5. Please drop off your gifts no later than Tuesday, December 9th. Contact Morgan McClure at 573-855-9293 and look up COMC online. The Central Ozarks Medical Center Annual Toy Drive. Make Christmas brighter with COMC.
When you're looking for a new furnace or air conditioner, price is important, but warranty, reliability, and efficiency are big factors too. At DeGraff and Reed Heating and Cooling, you'll receive very competitive pricing on the industry-leading Air Ease products. Every Air Ease product is built on 80 years of experience, testing, and research. Servicing the Lake and Jefferson City areas for nearly 15 years, DeGraff and Reed Heating and Cooling. For reliable products offered by reliable people, call DeGraff and Reed Heating and Cooling.
The holidays are here, and Eagle Stop is spreading the cheer. Fuel up for family road trips, grab a drink, and treat yourself to your favorite snacks because you earned it. And with the Eagle Stop rewards, every stop brings you closer to more savings, more perks, and more holiday smiles. Friendly faces, fresh food, hometown spirit. That's Eagle Stop. With over 50 locations across Missouri, it's easy to reward yourself. Eagle Stop, your hometown stop for the holidays.
We are back at our Hy-Vee halftime show. After one half of play, Skyline leads Versailles by 10 points, 42-32. Man, Jason, the Tigers, you felt like in the first half got a lot of good looks, Tigers of Versailles, I should say, but they just saw some point-blank looks not fall and honestly had a lot of soft turnovers. I felt like.
We had a lot of soft turnovers, just a little lack of focus plays. A lot of the things we did wrong, I feel like, were young. I mean, we are. We're a young ball club, and they were kind of youth mistakes. A little bit of foul trouble on kids that we need out on the court. I don't think we've rebounded near as well as we have so far this season. I think that's a problem we got to clean up. And I just think, the Skyline team at times, I feel like just played a little bit harder than us at some times and kind of rattled us. So.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments Coach Espinoza makes at the half because, the thing for me is most of the scoring in this first half actually came from just a couple kids for Skyline. As we see, it was Aiden Meade with 12, 10, I believe, from Parker Owen. And then was that, you had 8 from Foster.
Yeah, Foster
and
coming
7
big in that second quarter.
But most of Foster's points are coming off of rebounds. Yeah. So you can limit that just by boxing out, but I got to believe you have to know where Meade is at all points in time, and you also really have to know where Parker Owen is as well. Parker Owen seems like the most willing to shoot the ball, but here's the thing. It's only 10 points. If Tigers can get a couple stops early and get some buckets of their own, they could find themselves right back in this game.
Yeah, you're going to have to stick on Meade and And Parker Owen, without a doubt, because, well, I know he had 2 big threes there in that first half. He can get them going, but, yeah, we've just got to find the 2 that are doing the scoring, stick on them close, and just box out better. Just do a better job of being aggressive. Other than Rowan, I think Rowan's doing a pretty good job of being aggressive. Bertelli's doing a pretty good job, but I know this, Colton, I think the one X factor that we haven't seen out there, it's been Ryan Walters. Yeah. You remember the first half that he had against Fatima. We need him out there because I feel like there's another gear that we're not playing with right now because of his foul trouble. So,
and I will say, Ryan, once he gets back out there, and Harmon Ollison saw limited minutes in the second quarter as well because picking up his foul. If you can get those 2 back out there and get them moving this offensive tempo, it can help a lot. We'll remind folks that if Versailles would win, tomorrow night would be Versailles versus Camdenton in the semifinals. Either way, Camdenton will be playing, and you can catch that game at MoSportsZone.com as well as on the radio on our sister station, Mix 92.7. If Versailles plays Camdenton, I think we'll actually have dual broadcasts going for that one. But then tomorrow night, we will see the first game of the Midwest Elite Showcase here at Tipton. That is part of the reason that I'm sitting here sipping on my Coltrane here this evening. We got him lying in the desk. Coltrane, the title sponsor for this shootout.
You're going to have to tell me which one to try, man. I've never had an energy drink here.
It might be the end of Jason. If we see him fall over, we know the caffeine was just too strong for him. But, man, you talk about talent. The girls' teams that are going to be here this week, it's insane.
Sophie Cunningham would probably make a trip down here trying to take notes on how to make her shootout better even.
Yeah.
This one's going to be that good. What did the program say here? Let me read the front of it. We have 16 teams from 10 different states, over 65 state championships won by these teams.
Yes.
Over 200 state tournaments combined. 7 of the top 100 players in the United States of America will be here at Tipton. 3 number 1 players and 84 ranked top 100 players total. Are you kidding me? All at Tipton, Missouri, in a little gym built back in the 50s or whatever it is out here in the Midwest. This is going to be awesome, man.
And I will tell you, there was a bit of a schedule change based on what you see in the book. We'll see the Tipton Lady Cardinals for the first time in this tournament Thursday night at 7 o'clock as they will take on Bishop Miege out of Kansas, who I believe has won 25 of their last 49 state titles possible. They moved that game to Thursday. They swapped with California, who is set to play Owensboro Catholic out of Kentucky.
Yeah, they're pretty solid, too, what I understand. Well, who's not? I mean,
I was going to say, if you're coming to this tournament,
because you're
good.
average to this deal.
No, that's the thing. Like, I would be interested to see. Incarnate Word is going to be here. Incarnate Word, who last year ripped off 140 consecutive wins, obviously started seasons before that. That's a national record.
8 state titles in a row minus the COVID shutdown, which they would have won.
Yes.
Lost one game in 8 or 9 years.
This is going to sound outlandish. If you took the best team from the Midwest Elite Showcase, they should have staggered this 2 weeks. The winner of the Midwest Elite Showcase, or who everybody votes as the best team, should then get entered in the boys' side, and let's see where they finish. Because I'm telling you, they wouldn't be the last seed in this tournament. I promise you.
I want to see some, after the whole shootout's over, let's just keep the gym lights on. Now let's just let coaches start calling other coaches out. Get your team out. Just play till 2 or 3 in the morning. I still want to see Tipton play Incarnate Word, man.
Man, and you know they would. And mind you, Incarnate Word, their entire starting lineup.
Or let's just jumble it up and have an all-star game before everybody goes home.
Now, that problem is, how do you pick all-stars? Every team's got 3 or 4.
I don't know.
I mean, we joke like Tipton, they're three-headed monster. All 3 are ranked in the top 100 in the state of Missouri. Okay, well, there's 3 just from one school. Now you're going to go to another school. Like I said, Incarnate Word starting 5, all signed to go play Division I basketball.
All signed to go.
That's just...
And they will replace all 5 of them with kids that will all probably sign and go Division I as well.
Yes. It's going to be a lot of fun, but we will have coverage of every game from the Midwest Elite Showcase starting tomorrow night. You can watch every one of those games at MoSportsZone.com. If you would like to come out and watch this, the ticket information is available on our Facebook page. Buy the tickets online, but it's going to be a great showcase hosted right here in Tipton, Missouri.
Yeah, I don't think people truly understand exactly how rare this is of what you're about to see if you're a basketball nut. This is rare to get something like this in a town. You know, nothing against Tipton, but I mean, Tipton's a small town.
It is.
You don't see this kind of stuff.
It is not crazy to say there is a chance that in the next handful of days, we will be calling games for someone that may be lacing up for a WNBA team someday.
I mean, there's a legitimate shot. I mean, and all credit to, Coach Culpepper and Coach Carvajal and the whole Tipton Cardinal gang over here and the girls, because I guarantee the girls were wanting it too.
I can't tell you how much time Steve Carvajal spent working on this and making this happen. I saw Maddie on the way in, and I said, has your dad slept this week? And she laughed and said, I think it's been 2 since he slept. So,
well, people, then they don't understand. They see the teams come out here and play, but they don't understand all the work that went into getting these teams somewhere to stay, getting food, getting this, getting that, getting things taken care of. These are things you don't just do quickly. So a lot of credit, man. When you got people like that willing to work that hard in your school, man, you got some great things going on. Obviously they do. Obviously they're playing for a state championship Friday, and the girls are going to be playing all these nation's best. And I mean, what a week for Tipton, Missouri, man.
Yeah. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back with the start of the third quarter. This has been the Hy-Vee halftime show with our Martin Metal broadcast. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Looking for a ride that won't wreck your wallet? Head to GT Brothers Automotive in Eldon, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Yep, no hidden fees, no nonsense. Just great vehicles, incredible prices, and hometown service that keeps you rolling long after the sale. They've got a huge selection of cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs, and bank and credit union rates starting below 5% with approved credit. The deal just gets sweeter. So swing by GT Brothers Automotive on Business Highway 54 South in Eldon, or call 573-557-2200, where buying your next ride is actually fun.
You can hear the buzzers sounding as we enter the American Sun Control third quarter of action. 16 minutes of game time decides who goes on to the semifinals and who moves on to the consolation game of the 87th Annual Tipton Tournament. Skyline with the first possession and a 10-point lead to start the second half. Versailles straight man defense to start this. Skyline, I have a feeling, going to be very patient. They're spreading all 5 around and just sending slashers on the backside. Deep 3 dialed up and knocked down. Ooh. What a start to the second half as Chase Acker hits the 3.
That's his third, I believe. So nope, second.
Albrecht uses the Allen screen. Back to Rowan, and a travel going to be called. I'm going to be honest. I think Rowan might have got away with something on the screen. Kind of looked like he had him hooked.
I think he got away with an offensive, yeah. I'll take the travel over the offensive foul.
So ball right back to Skyline, who's now opened up their largest lead of the game at 13. Skyline breaks down this Tiger press in the half court. Another 3 dialed up and hit. Man, Meade hit that one clean. Skyline is trying to shut the door on this game fast. Walters drives, drops it off. Vansel 3, top of the key. He doesn't get the answer, but the board is controlled by Skyline. And a kickball going to be called on Walters. Tigers of Versailles are in the danger zone right now. You trail by 16, still a lot of time left, but you have got to start making a run now.
Yeah, you've got to start hitting some shots and getting some stops.
Versailles staying with some full court pressure, but it's handled well by Meade. He gets it to the middle of the floor. Able to break the presses. Skyline ahead to Foster. Back to Meade. Steps into a 3 and hits it.
Oh, mercy.
The floodgates are open, and just like that, the lead is at 19. Vansel looks to drive, loses it, drops it off to Rowan. He thought about the 3. Spin move, gets inside, back out to Vansel. Vansel tries to drive, skips it to Walters. He'll try a contested 3, and it draws nothing but air. The Tigers have no offense right now. Crossover by Acker, breaking the press, patiently getting inside. Little hesitation, pull up Jay off the back iron, and it's the first thing Skyline's missed this half. Walters. Nice jump between the defenders, but the shot comes off the iron and the rebound controlled by Skyline. To the corner. Owen drops it back off. Another 3. This one off the front iron. Vansel the board. Skyline's missed a couple, but Versailles has not been able to score on the other end to answer. Vansel drives, spin move, drops it off to Rowan on the cut. Good defense. His shot won't go. The board controlled by Allen. Count it and a foul. Rowan just hustling there, and the Tigers needed that bucket in the absolute worst way. Rowan with a free throw here at the COMC free throw line could cut it back to 16.
Well, we've shot the free throws pretty well. We just haven't shot near as many as Skyline.
Well, or even as well as Skyline. Skyline just doesn't miss from the free throw line, and Allen's free throw rattles out, and the rebound hauled in by Ramsey Wood. So the lead stays at 17 for Skyline, and they have the ball.
Better find Meade.
Skipped over to Wood. Wood, his pass nearly stolen. Can Albrecht save it? He cannot. Good job defensively by Braden, but just couldn't finish the steal. Acker will inbounds. Tosses into the backcourt to Wood. Ramsey going to run the point. Oh, and a good tip. And a near steal by Reza, but instead Reza grabbed Wood on the way through, and they're going to get him for the reach.
Yeah.
.538 to play here in the American Sun Control third quarter of action. Parker Owen goes to the left wing. To Meade, he skips it. Skyline going to be patient here and get the look they want. They go to the high post to Foster. He's looking for a back cut. Instead whips it to the corner. Corner three dialed up off the back iron. Won't go. Albrecht strong board. So Versailles gets another stop, but can they score? Albrecht thought about the step back three. Instead goes to Walters. Walters drives, hangs in the air, and floats it up and in. I like that take.
We needed that. Get that boy going.
Lead at 15, but can Versailles get a stop? Good defense by Ollison. Worked back out, stepping around the defense is Meade, hits a three.
That's butter, man.
But the Tigers have a terrible habit of jumping at everything.
Yes,
right
I know.
now.
We're going to block everything. Just stay on the ground.
I mean, just flat flying. Albrecht on the drive, gives it to Reza. Corner three from Dalton, draws air, tipped out of bounds. They'll say last touch by Foster down there fighting with Ollison. I mean, I get it when you're running on a closeout. If you can't quite get there, sometimes you jump, but, like, you're just better off shuffling your feet. Reza to Rowan. Deep three from Allen. High Archer draws nothing. It's saved back blindly by Walters, but goes out of bounds first. Ball back to Skyline. Lead sits at 18 after Skyline came out swinging with 3 straight threes to start the second half. Working around the outside are the Tigers of Skyline. Still straight man defense. Another jump from the Tigers. Skyline gets inside, whips it out to the corner. Another jump. Skyline steps into the mid-range and hits it.
Yeah, at some point we're going to have to learn our lesson about that.
Ahead to Ollison on the block. Up and under. Tosses it out to Walters. Defender flies by. Walters will try the three. Won't get it. And Foster, just a great box out and board.
Just plowing people.
He is what you want in a big man whose whole job is just to move well in space and rebound.
Yeah, and I tell you what, he does a good job of passing, too.
He does. I mean, he doesn't try to do too much, though. Like, he knows his role.
No, he knows his role.
20-point lead for Skyline, under 4 to go in the quarter. Foster
what a battle,
working against Ollison. He dumps Ollison. The shot won't go. Rebound Allen. Rowan into the front court. A little hesitation. Drops it off of Braden. Thought about the three. It's taken away. He drives, Euros around the defender, and lays it in. I like seeing Braden go to the rim.
Yeah, I like to see the Tigers, period, going to the rim.
And it's thrown ahead. Parker Owen able to leak out. His shot won't go. Rolls around the iron. Foster another offensive board. It's stripped and stolen. It was poked away by Walters. Albrecht comes up with it. He dumps it off to Reza. Reza drives baseline. Jump step. Loses his footing. Shot won't go. Rebound fought for. Allen has it. Up and under. He's in trouble, but he gets fouled. Rowan got that board and caught himself in the midst of 3 Skyline Tigers.
3 out, 3 in for Versailles.
So on the floor for Versailles, it's Ben Peck, Bertelli, Vansel, Ollison, and Albrecht. 56-38. It's Skyline by 18 with 3:14 to go in the American Sun Control third. Lobbed into Ollison. He's got it out at the free throw line. Looking for the back cut. Finds Albrecht coming off screens, who lays it up and in. Cuts it back to 16. If you're the Tigers, you're thinking you have to get it to single digits to start the fourth.
You have to.
Peck, full court pressure. It's briefly lost, but recovered by Meade. Handoff to Owen. Good defense by Bertelli. It's just a weave right now from Skyline, trying to find a driving lane. Meade gets it in the corner. It's poked loose by Bertelli, but Meade keeps it. Skip pass. Looking for the back cut. Active hands by Albrecht. It's tipped out of bounds, but it stays with Skyline. Better defense this series from Versailles. King is the trigger man for Skyline and just lost Foster. He lays it up and in. I don't know how you lose Foster.
I don't know how you lose a big dude like that.
Lead back at 18. Bertelli tries to force one underneath Ollison, and Harmon and Bertelli wind up colliding, but a reach and foul called. I think Harmon got his jaw rattled on that one.
Yeah. He may be big. He's still just a freshman. There's something about that old man strength that's real.
I'm
telling you, man. It's true.
2:33 remaining. It's lobbed into Harmon. He hits the spin move, turnaround. Jay rattles and falls. That was pretty.
Yeah, nice touch.
Apparently, if you pop him in the jaw, he wanted to retaliate, and he got one back there. Cuts it back to 16 with 2:20 to play in the third. Skyline, though, breaking down the press. They'll launch a wing three off the iron. Won't go. Foster, another board. Count it and a foul.
You got to get a butt on him. Keep him out of the paint.
Tigers have given up a lot of offensive rebounds on this one. Lead back at 18, and Foster could make it 19. Skyline shooting 104% from the free throw line. Don't ask me how you shoot 104%, but I believe Skyline might be.
Even the big guy.
And it's good. And a substitution for the Tigers, as it looks like Peck's going to get a breather. I think Rowan checked back in for him. So it's Bertelli, Ollison, Albrecht, Allen, and Walters on the floor. Harmon, crossover, top of the key, trying to muscle one up, and does. Man, I tell you what, he is going right at Foster. They're having a fun battle. The lead's at 17. Parker Owen on the drive to underneath the Foster, and it's stripped. It was knocked loose by Albrecht, picked up by Walters on the run out. Allen, wing three, high archer off the iron, won't go. The rebound was tipped but hauled back in by Acker of Skyline. And the ball thrown out of bounds. Oh, I guess they're going to say Tigers tipped it, so it will stay with Skyline. You see these little flurries where you feel like Versailles has a window to chip into this, but Skyline's had an answer every single time.
Yeah, they always find an answer.
Thought about the three instead. Now corner three for Skyline's up and good. This time's Chance Acker.
Man, threes are raining for Skyline right now.
It's a 20-point game again, 64-44. Albrecht. Hesitation, crossover, drives, drops it off to Ollison. Spin move on the block. His turnaround right hook up and good. Man, I don't know what they did to Ollison, but he's been fired up in this third and looks good right now.
Well, when he gets his feet planted down there on that box, he does pretty good.
Well, Skyline races down the floor, and the blow-by results in a foul on the layup attempt, and that's going to send Meade back to the free throw line.
It'll be three on Bertelli.
Also the team's third. This third quarter has just flown right by. So Aiden Meade, 5'7" senior for Skyline. His first free throw's up and good. Vansel will check into the game for Bertelli. This free throw, Skyline could stretch their lead back out to 20. Oh, a free throw missed, but an offensive board for Skyline. One of only two free throws they've missed tonight. A three, top of the key for Skyline, won't go. Vansel this time has the board. 19-point game. Versailles in transition to the corner. Allen drives baseline and just too quick, lost it out of bounds.
Well, Meade is human apparently, isn't he?
Yeah, but they got an offensive board out of it, so
yeah.
It might have just been a play at that point. Skyline trying to add to their 19-point lead under a minute to go in the American Sun Control third quarter, all part of our Martin Metal broadcast. Top of the key. All the way out to the logo. Albrecht there defensively. Skyline goes to the high post. Little give and go. Looking for the lob back door, and they get it.
Too easy.
Chance Acker with the lay-in, and this is a 21-point game. Versailles really taking this one on the chin here in the second half. It's inside to Ollison, fighting with the big fella, and they're going to call a foul before the shot. But this is a new big fella for Harmon to fight with. This one on the floor is Carson Sullivan.
Pretty good sized dude, too, isn't he?
Just a sophomore. So those two large human beings are just freshmen and sophomores. Ollison gets the inbounds, finds Walters on the screen, but his shot too strong. Rebound controlled by Skyline with just under 20 seconds. They run the floor. 15 seconds remaining in the American Sun Control third quarter. Skyline up by 21, looking to add to it. Top of the key, Meade. 7 seconds to go. Looking to attack on Albrecht. Oh, hesitation. The ball's lost. Braden has it with 2 seconds. He launches early from half court, and it won't go. We've played 3, and Skyline has opened up a 21-point lead. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
Hi, I'm Jason Blankenship, owner of Jason Blankenship CPA LLC. As the year quickly draws to a close, it's time to start thinking about tax planning strategies for your farm and business. We are happy to meet with you and help you see where things stand for the year. We can also give you advice on ways to spend money to help you grow your business, all while maximizing your tax savings. No matter what your tax, payroll, or accounting needs are, Jason Blankenship CPA LLC has got you covered. Celebrating 10 years of service to the Central Missouri area and looking forward to many more, give us a call at 573-557-2417 or stop by and see us at 401 East North Street in Eldon.
The students of Lake Area schools have done a lot to make their communities proud. Many have stayed to help the Lake Area grow and prosper. Whether they excel through sports or through academics, our students need our support. As a parent, be a part of your child's education. As a community, be a part of their activities by attending sporting events, concerts, and other extracurricular activities. Our support means better leaders for tomorrow. From Kidwell Garber Funeral Homes of Versailles and Laurie.
Versailles finds themselves in a 21-point hole. I mean, anything's possible here, but Versailles is going to have to get some stops and come out firing, Jason.
They're going to have to figure it out quick here, man. Time's going to run out on them.
Allen on the right wing goes to Allison at the top of the key. Whips it over to Bertelli. Bertelli looking for the back cut. That is Albrecht. Albrecht shot through contact. Too strong. Tigers have missed a lot of point-blank ones. Back the other way. Not missing the point-blank one is Aiden Mead.
You don't miss anything.
No. Bertelli, crossover middle of the lane, fires to Allison on the block. Double team comes. He dishes it out. Walters, 3, top of the key. Front iron won't go. Rebound Skyline. And they're ahead on the run out. Extra pass, but recovering to break it up is Bertelli.
That's good hustle by Joey.
It was. They were trying to find Chase Acker on the weak side, but Joey just burning rubber to get back. 69-46. The way
he's in that corner.
This game started off with great Versailles defense as a wing 3 won't go for Skyline. I mean, it was back and forth in the first, but when Skyline started pouring it on in the third, they did not stop. Bertelli drives baseline, spin move, needs help on the block, skips it over to Braden. Wing 3 for Albrecht, up and good. 69-49, lead back at 20. A little over 7 minutes remaining in this game. Tigers amping up the full court pressure, but Meade does not care. That kid is not going to be rattled with some pressure.
Now they don't have to hurry.
Looking for the back cut, and they find it.
Nice
job. What a cut and finish. Chance Acker with the lay-in.
Yeah.
Firing ahead is Allen. I mean, you kind of see the difference right there. On fast breaks, Skyline, if they get inside their finishing shots right now, they don't make a lot of errant passes, and call it what it is. Tigers have looked pretty sloppy tonight.
Yeah, we're sloppy, and we're just too many mistakes to be successful here.
Breaking the press, skipping to the weak side. Foster, his little floater comes up short off the iron. He fights for the board, but Allison has it. Harmon going to run point forward. He fires weak side for Rowan, and I just watched Versailles run the exact same play for a turnover twice in a row.
The definition of insanity or something like that, right?
So that means try it a third time, right?
I think so. I think that's the idea.
They keep it like they're throwing a lob to Rowan, and he's like, guys, I'm not dunking that. 71-49, 6:20 to play in the Jason Blankenship CPA fourth quarter, and looking like the Tigers are going to move on to the consolation game. That will be played on Thursday. So it'll be Skyline and Camdenton, barring a major comeback here in the semifinals. That could be a good game. Travel going to be called on Skyline.
How's Camdenton look, by the way? I haven't heard anything about them yet.
I have been told this is a very good Camdenton squad.
Good Camdenton team, huh?
There's 2 of them Pogue boys that can both shoot the lights out, so look forward to seeing that one. And you can hear that game tomorrow on Mix 92.7 or watch it at MoSportsZone.com. Denny Benny will be on the call. Denny Benny will also be on the state championship call for the Tipton boys on Friday. Vansel on the left wing. Goes inside out to Walters. He'll try a 3 from the right wing. It's too strong off the iron. And Bertelli had the board twice, but he was going up against 3 Tigers.
Somebody's got to get back.
They don't. Acker gets it on the fast break and then gets fouled by Reza. So Skyline will inbound under their own basket. Skyline inbound to the corner. It is Owen. Top of the key, working it around to the right side. Ran off line of the corner 3. Meade does not care. He goes to the rim strong. He's fouled and will go to the COMC free throw line.
Man, he's just killed the Versailles Tigers tonight.
I mean, it's been a group effort. Foster on the boards has been a nightmare.
You got 4 players in double figures up there on the board.
Meade's been outstanding. Chase Adker has been outstanding. Ramsey Wood has made plays for him. Parker Owen really initiated the offense for him. First free throw is good. Mizzou should be just underway in a big matchup for the Tigers as they are at Notre Dame tonight.
That's a big one.
Second free throw good as well. So 73-49. It's a 24-point ball game. Tigers, Versailles trying to find a little good in this thing to take into the consolation game. Extra pass underneath to Bertelli, who lays it up and in. 73-51, lead at 22. Skyline works around the outside. They'll try the corner 3 off the front iron, no good. But once again, 3 Tigers crashing. It winds up lobbed off the glass, essentially, to Paxton Foster, who gets the offensive board to go.
Just haven't rebounded very well tonight as a team.
Everyone from Skyline is crashing, and now it's stolen by the big man. Foster feeds it underneath, and the layup's good, this time for Ramsey Wood. Man, Foster, he's kind of the unsung hero for these Tigers as a soft turnover by Versailles.
He is. I agree with you. He is.
You look at him before the game and you think he's just going to be a bruiser on the block. No, he moves well. He is so active on the glass. I'm really, really impressed with Paxton
I like his
Foster.
game, man. He's a role player, and he knows his roles.
I tell you what, you say role player. That role player's got 15 tonight and probably 10 boards to match. 77-51, 26-point game. Skyline with their first soft turnover in a while as it's thrown into the bleachers. Versailles will take back possession. Walters on the left side goes to the spin move, middle of the lane, hangs in the air, tries to bank it in, won't go. Allison keeps it alive. First shot won't go, cleans up his own miss and puts it up and in. Harmon with 12 points in the game, and, he's probably not far from a double-double in his own right.
Probably close.
Timeout going to be called on the floor. We'll take the break as well. Versailles trails by 24 with 4:29 remaining. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
As a tradition in the metal building industry, Martin Metal is a proven leader and is trusted throughout the heartland of America. They provide their customers with only top-quality building materials at competitive prices. More than just metal, they offer an on-site truss plant, a full-service lumber yard, and a showroom full of tools and accessories to help get your job done right. Any of the in-house professionals will be happy to answer questions and get your building project headed in the right direction. Visit Martin Metal on Highway K northeast of Versailles today, or call 573-378-4050 or toll free 866-378-4050. Visit online at martinmetal.com.
In the huddle still are both of these squads, but Jason, this one's essentially all but decided. We're just picking the final score here. Versailles, Coach Espy trying to just build a little momentum going into that consolation game. And if you've heard me saying this and you're thinking, well, Colton, there's still the consolation semifinals. The way the bracket lined up, Versailles is on the bottom side of the bracket. They're on the same side as Tipton was supposed to play Camdenton tonight in the opening round. However, Tipton, they got a pretty good excuse because their boys are all on the football team and playing for a state title, did not play, so they won't be able to play in the semifinals, as just breaking down the fast break and laying it in on the back end is Parker Owen. But because Tipton is gone, there will just be a straight bye to the consolation game. And another steal off the press. This time it is Meade. He goes to the reverse and lays it up and in. And just like that, Skyline has put 81 on Versailles. Allen in the corner. Top of the key is Peck. Peck to Albrecht. Braden, couple jab steps, step back, thought about the shot, goes to Ben. Ben, a little hesitation, drives inside, loses his footing, needs help, finds Rowan. Rowan will drive, muscles up, makes some space, strong off the glass, too strong. Allison tip won't go, but it's controlled by Peck. Out to Albrecht. Braden with the double dribble.
You got to give Skyline some credit, though, Colton. They're playing some great defense right now.
Yeah, they're up 28 points and still playing this hard.
Versailles is just trying not to turn the ball over, it looks like.
Yeah, you don't have to question if these Skyline kids get after it.
I think maybe their girls team comes in and they practice the press against them or something.
And something like that. Is Braden going to get called for a hip check on the press? Team foul number 3. Braden's third as well. 3:37 to play in the Jason Blankenship CPA fourth quarter of action. Meade to the corner. Near steal by Bertelli. Boy, Bertelli really getting after it. Oh, but it's a backdoor pass blocked out of bounds. And, they're going to say the
just out of bounds.
Skyline Tiger must have had a foot on the line or something. But either way, yeah, lost out of bounds. Ball back to Versailles. Vansel going to check back into the game. He comes in for Ben Peck. .326 remaining. 28-point lead for Skyline. Ollison. Wing 3, it's good.
Ryan picked up he drew a foul.
Yeah, and Harmon saying, why'd you have to draw that? I hit the 3. So Tigers to inbound under their own basket. They lob it in to Harmon. He finds Braden. Sets a bit of an illegal screen for Braden. It's worked around. Walters, he drives baseline, extra pass underneath. Harmon didn't quite have his guy sealed, but he keeps the ball alive. Braden, 3 from the beak of the logo, and it draws nothing but the bottom of the net and goes out of bounds. .305 to play. Skyline with the ball, up by 28. And Foster finds his way back door, but recovering to block the shot, Joey Bertelli.
I mean, it's a great hustle move to get back here and block the shot, but we're just getting beat back.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
Skyline figured this press out at some point in time, how to beat this man press, and they've been...
It was a little suspect against Fatima. We gave up a lot of easy ones, but we're just getting beat back down the floor.
Well, I think it's little things. Not getting your chest in front of the ball, jumping at shot fakes. It's some problems. And turning the corner again. This time it's Chase Acker with the lay-in. And don't look now, but we got turbo clock. It's a 30-point game. Bertelli dumps it off underneath. Ollison makes space and misses the reverse layup. Ball back to Skyline. Foster, the corner. 3 from Owen off the iron, won't go. Rebound, Walters. Ryan will bring it up the floor, but it's stolen by Skyline. Meade, right hand off the glass is good. Timeout called by Skyline. I don't think this is going to be long. I think they just want to get subs in.
Yeah.
As the lead stands at 32 points for Skyline, and they will go to their bench. Let's see, Byron Smith, 6'3 sophomore in for Skyline. Back out there is Carson Sullivan, another 6'3 sophomore. Ramsey Wood going to stay out there to kind of lead this second unit, along with Kenton Owen. And I believe Mason Bibu. Oh, floater won't go, and the putback short for Bertelli. Got 2 looks at it, just couldn't finish. So we close in on 2 minutes to play. 32-point game. Skyline getting behind the press, but an extra step, I think, is going to be called, or they would have had a lay-in. But that's...
Well, I mean, we're seeing it. We're just watching them get behind us. We've got a lot of fixing to do for the next round.
Vansel, skip pass. Corner 3, up and good. Randy Taylor from downtown. Randy just checked in. Instant offense. Breaking the press is Skyline to the corner. Top of the key. Skyline, even the second unit, very patient. Mid-range jumper. This one short. Randy Taylor with the board. Finds Ollison. He is fouled. Probably didn't have to call that one because I don't think Harmon noticed. I said Harmon's had a nice game here. 12 points. Would have been 15 if it wasn't for that charge.
Yeah.
And like I said, I don't know how many boards he's got, but probably not far from a double-double. Vansel works it over to the right, uses the screen set by Reza. Goes back to Reza off the roll. It's saved back by Reza from going out of bounds over to Harmon. Harmon to the corner. Peck uses the Harmon screen inside. The pass is tipped, controlled by Reza. Reza drives baseline, skip pass to the cutter, Randy Taylor. His shot's blocked, controlled by Skyline. Under a minute to play. Skyline with the ball, up by 29. They're just looking for back cuts right now. I mean, Skyline's not going to take a bad shot at this point.
They're just going to take layups only.
But they've done that a lot of this game. Harmon, good fight, knocks it loose, but it's recovered by Skyline. Little floater off the back iron, too strong. Randy Taylor, another board. Randy rebounds well for his size.
Yeah.
Vansel turns the corner, gets to the block, shot fake to free up space, lays it up and in. 15 seconds left. I'd say if Skyline breaks this press, then they'll probably just hold here. Press is broken. With 8 seconds left, I think that's what the Tigers... No, Tigers are just going... Yeah, I think Coach telling them just to put it on your hip. And that is the case. So Skyline takes out Versailles in the opening round of the 87th Annual Tipton Tournament, 85-58. Skyline will move on to face Camdenton tomorrow. The Tigers will move on to the consolation game of the Tipton Tournament. Your post-game show's coming up next. You're listening to KS95 Sports.
The Morgan County Health Center in Versailles reminds you can help your child have a healthy future. Encourage them to get 1 hour or more of physical activity every day and limit screen time to 2 hours at most. Time spent in front of a screen watching TV or playing video games means less time being active. Make sure they get 3 servings of low or no-fat milk or yogurt every day, 4 servings of water, not sugary drinks, and 5 servings or more of fruit and vegetables. Healthy habits lead to a healthy future. A message from the Morgan County Health Center in Versailles.
To the next level, The Shed is Eldon's own indoor hitting facility that features 2 full cages with screens, tees, and pitching lanes. You'll love their top-of-the-line pitching machine that throws a variety of speeds with precise locations to perfect your swing. The Shed also has a workout facility. You can add it to your cage rental or just purchase as a regular membership. Open Monday through Friday, 3:30 to 8, and Saturday and Sunday from noon to 8. Look for the big white building across from Gerb's in Eldon. Book times now on Facebook at The Shed LLC. See you at The Shed.
Veracruz Mexican Restaurant invites you to join them for a casual lunch or a nice family dinner out with delicious, authentic Mexican cuisine. Veracruz has a great selection of burritos, tacos, seafood, enchiladas, salads, and more, all prepared with the finest and freshest ingredients. Grab dinner tonight from one of their 3 locations: Veracruz on South Highway 5 in Versailles, Veracruz Jr. on Highway 52 in Stover, or on Highway 65 in Lincoln. Veracruz Mexican Restaurant, a proud sponsor of local athletes.
Reaching your fitness goals doesn't have to be tough at Versailles Total Fitness. Tara Grantham is a certified personal trainer and registered occupational therapist who can help you reach your goals in a safe, efficient manner. Get your membership set up today and talk to Tara about training so you can take the first step in becoming a healthier you. Contact Versailles Total Fitness at 573-789-6800 Monday through Wednesday from 9 to 5:30 or see them in person at 131 North Monroe Street in Versailles.
A full-service graphics company, Wright Printing and Promotional Advertising does it all, from screen printing, offset printing, and promotional advertising to custom-built trophies and awards. It's where they do it the right way. Check out their Facebook page for their monthly special, and don't forget they offer online stores for all your group and activities needs. Wright Printing and Promotional Advertising, across from the Family Center on Highway 52 East in Versailles. Call 573-378-5775.
As we enter the GT Brothers Automotive post-game show. Big shout out to our boys at GT Brothers Automotive, my man Richard Gray over there, always taking care of us. We're joined by the head coach of the Versailles Tigers, Wyatt Espinoza. Coach Espinoza, not the night your squad wanted, but how did you feel about your boys' performance here in this opening round?
I thought we, out of the gate, we did well. We were aggressive, and we did what we wanted to do early on well. And then, going down 10 after they hit a couple shots in halftime, I'm not necessarily upset with that. We had a couple moments where we didn't communicate and we were a little confused. And then out of halftime, they hit shots and their players hit shots that we were trying to contain, and we didn't contain them. So whenever they got a few guys that we have to contain and we don't do that, it's going to be a tough night.
The first quarter, I really thought your squad looked very good defensively and offensively, but it seemed like in the second quarter, after a couple early turnovers, it was like you could see the wheels coming off the track, and then the third quarter really kind of expanded. How much of that do you chalk up to being such a young team and some of this still being a learning process?
I mean, I don't really like to make any excuses. At the end of the day, we got to be more focused, and I'm not going to say it's our young guys or our old guys. It's both of them. So, from the get-go, both of them have to be. I mean, whether you're a senior or you're a freshman, you got to be engaged in the locker room, and you can't be worrying about stuff that's happened before or what's going to happen afterwards. We got to be engaged with the game from the jump, and like I said, that's not just the young guys; it's the old guys too.
Now, you guys do not get a semifinal game because Tipton had to forfeit their side of the tournament, so it's going to move you straight into the consolation game on Thursday. I don't remember off the top of my head what time that would be at, but what do you do then to get prepared for this next round? How quickly do you put this game behind you? Do you try to learn from it, explain things from it, or are you just shifting your focus right to that consolation game?
Well, we can't necessarily forget about it. We got to fix the mistakes that we made, and we got to reflect on these moments, because that's definitely not the team that we want to be. We don't want to be that team tomorrow, let alone at the end of the season. So, we got to get better from this. But like you said, Thursday we play in the consolation, and then we got to be prepared and get ready for a dub there.
I will say I want to end this on a positive here. One thing I did like in the second half, something seemed to get sparked in Harmon Ollison after he took a shot to the jaw. I thought the freshman really was working hard down there, battling out a lot of the game with Paxton Foster, the big man for Skyline, and he really got going in the second half. What did you see out of Harmon that allowed him to get a quick 12 points and rebound so well?
Well, he's a strong kid, and so we knew that, and I wasn't completely sure whether or not Harmon was going to be ready for varsity this early, but over the summer and what he's done in the weight room, he's shown that he can compete at the varsity level, and then he did tonight. I don't know what he ended up finishing with, but he's aggressive, and he went up strong. He fought that Foster kid down low all night, and didn't make any excuses. He was getting bumped, and he was getting pushed down low, and never once did he look at the official for a foul. He just kept fighting.
It was great to see the growth from a young guy, and I know this squad's going to continue to get better. But Coach Espinoza, hope you can get some rest, get your boys rested up, and we look forward to seeing you in action on Thursday.
I appreciate it. Go Tigers.
Go Tigers. That's Coach Wyatt Espinoza, the head coach of these Versailles Tigers, after they take a tough loss in this opening round matchup, and they fall to the Tigers of Skyline. This is the GT Brothers Automotive post-game show, as we'll get Coach Vansel mic'd back up here in just a second, get him back on this broadcast. It's a process, remembering how to get that headset back on.
Yeah.
Coach Vansel, we do have a shed batting cage player of the game for each game this season. And I know we didn't talk about this off air, but I would like to make a nomination. I would like to suggest Harmon Ollison for the way he played in the second half.
Sure. I would totally agree with that.
I thought, that was, to me, the first, welcome to varsity moment for Harmon, battling with a very big kid in Paxton Foster. And he took a pretty rough shot to the jaw. And you never know how a kid's going to respond to that. Some kids are going to say, all right, I need to sit down for a second. And Harmon, the very next possession, wanted the rock, went right at them and scored it. To me, that was a bit of a statement of, okay, I'm ready for this.
Yeah, he had his he definitely had a challenge tonight from the big kid, the Foster kid, without a doubt. That was a good battle tonight, watching those two go at it. But, yeah, he definitely got welcomed to the big-time basketball by Paxton Foster for sure.
Well, then Harmon Ollison is our shed batting cage player of the game. Coach Vansel, what did the scoring look like for the Tigers of Versailles?
We have, leading the way for Versailles was Braden Albrecht with 13 points. We had a lot of balanced scoring tonight. Then we have Harmon with 12. We have Rowan Allen with 11. We have Joey Bertelli with 9. We have Ryan Walters with 5. Randy Taylor with 3. Dalton Reza with 3. And Jacob Vansel with 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Tigers in the scoring column there. Well, for Skyline, it was pretty obvious who led the way there. Aiden Mead, 32 points, 5 of them coming off three-pointers. 3 of those coming in the third quarter alone. Unbelievable from the free throw line as well. Then they had Chase Acker with 19. Paxton Foster, I like that kid, 15 points and God knows how many rebounds. Parker Owen with 12. Ramsey Wood with 2, Carter King with 7. Shot 15 of 17 from the free throw line, which I thought our 7 of 9 was, I mean, we shot good, but, man, they just got a lot more free throws, which tells me you're a little bit more aggressive going to the hole, getting those calls. I felt like we kind of settled for a lot of threes and some things like that. So,
well, Tigers are going to have a day to get ready. They'll be back in action on Thursday in the consolation game of this 87th annual Tipton Tournament. But tomorrow, we'll be back here as Denny Benny will be on the call for the Camdenton Lakers as they take on this Skyline team we just saw, with the winner going to the championship game Saturday night. And then we will have the first girls game of the Midwest Elite Showcase. That will actually tip off tomorrow night as California will face off with Glenpool, Oklahoma at 7:15. That game streaming at MoSportsZone.com. Any final thoughts before we wrap this up, Jason?
No, we just got a lot of work to do, so we need to get back in the gym and get to working and just get better each day is all we can do. So.
I couldn't agree more. Well, big shout out to Britt up on the camera tonight, Ricky for producing and engineering our contest. Of course, he's Jason. I'm Colton. This has been another presentation of KS95 Sports. Good night.
Thanks for tuning in to KS95 and Martin Meadows' presentation of high school basketball. This broadcast was brought to you by the Lake Area Eagle Stops, American Sun Control, Jason Blankenship CPA, Carpenter Gunther Lumber Company in downtown Versailles, The Shed Batting Cages, GT Brothers Automotive in Eldon, Citizens Bank of Eldon and Versailles, DeGraff and Reed Heating and Cooling, Wright Printing and Promotional Advertising, Vera Cruz Mexican Restaurant, the Morgan County Health Center, Kidwell Garber Funeral Homes of Versailles and Laurie, Versailles Total Fitness, Big O Tires, Baxter's Lakeside